Hey everyone, Lisa here from Happy Zazzling. So I get asked a lot about the zRank here on Zazzle and how to get your zRank higher. Is when you start a new store, you're going to see this right here. Up in the right hand corner, it's going to say zRank. So I haven't done anything in this store. The store is brand new. So when you start a new store, you're going to see this list of tasks right here that Zazzle asks you to do. So you're going to want to complete all these tasks to try to bring your zRank to a 4. I watched a lot of zRank videos. I read all of Zazzle's information on it. And then I went to the Zazzle community forum because that's where you seem to get the best answers. And so everybody pretty much thought that as soon as you completed all these, it brings you up to a 4. Once you get to a 4, that means Zazzle's going to show your products to the public. So if you're under a 4, you got to finish these so that you can get your products seen. So the tasks are add a store logo and banner image. That's pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to want to add right here a logo, and up here you're going to want to add a banner. The next thing is create 10 store products. So you're going to want to go in and create 10 products. That should go by pretty fast, and that's going to increase your score too. You're going to want to create 10 store collections. So you're going to want to go right here to collections, and then click right here on create collections. Now, of course, the collections are up to you, birthday, wedding, by design, by photograph. That's just going to depend on what kind of products you have, but you're going to want to go here and you're going to want to create 10 collections. And then you're going to want to share 10 store products and 10 store collections. You're going to share those on Twitter, Pinterest, by email, in a newsletter, on your blog. It's the easiest way to do it is like on Pinterest and Twitter. Just share 10 products and collections. And then you're going to want to upload 10 media items. This part's weird and I don't totally understand it, but you just click on 10 media items. And I guess it's just to give your customer an idea of what your store is about. So you just go to here to upload media. And you're going to pick like 10 different designs you have, and once you upload them, they're going to show up on your homepage when your customer looks at your store. So once you finish those tasks right there, your zRank should, in the next couple days, go up to a 4. So one of the things about zRank and why I don't talk about it too much or put too much effort into it is, have you guys noticed that it changes day to day? One day I'll look at my store and my zRank will be 8. The next day I look at it and it's a 4 again. And same with the tasks. As soon as I create a store, I finish all those tasks in one day on every single store I've ever made. But it's weird because like one day I'll go on there and it says tasks 100% completed, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll go to my baby shower store. So right here it says zRank 8, right? And store completion 100%. In a couple days I'll go on my store and this will be all changed. It'll say zRank 4 or 5. And it will list all the tasks here again, like complete 10 products or share 10 products. And I know I've already done that. So something's very glitchy with this whole zRank and task completion area. And I guess it's why I don't put too much stock in it, because Zazzle doesn't seem to, I don't want to say care, but like Zazzle has not fixed this, and this has been glitchy for a long time. I've been doing Zazzle for 13, 14 years, and it's been glitchy ever since I've paid attention to this. It has been glitchy. So I'm just saying that there seems to be something going on with that zRank that just isn't quite right. So I don't really put a lot of stock in it. I know a lot of you will probably disagree with me, but anyway, that's how I feel. So I am curious how your store is. Does your zRank change day to day? Do you think it matters? I seem to sell as much in my lower rank stores as I do in my higher zRank stores. So for me, it really hasn't mattered much, but I'm curious what your experience has been. And if you're watching this and you actually work for Zazzle, can you give us some insight into this? because a lot of people ask me about this. So a couple of the things I'm going to discuss with this is, first I'm going to read what Zazzle says is important for your zRank, and then I'm going to go into the community forum and tell you guys what people's experiences are with this. Because I don't know, I always find I get better advice sometimes from the forum and listening to other people's experiences of what's actually happening with their stores and sales. So anyway, I'll put the link below to this Zazzle Help Center page on how the zRank works, so you can read it yourself. They say zRank allows you to see at a glance how well your store and its products are optimized for the Zazzle platform. The zRank numbers go between 1 and 10, and the closer to 10, the better. So Zazzle says there are 3 components to the Zazzle zRank algorithm, and to put effort into each of these. So number 1 is stores. Create a rich and engaging experience for customers visiting your store. Customize your store's homepage to highlight your best products and collections. Don't forget to complete your creator profile and subscribe to the blog for tips and articles to make the most of your Zazzle store. So what they're talking about here is, I'm going to go into my Zazzle store here. Now see right here, I'm in the management section, by the way. So right here, there's a tab called Settings. You're going to want to click on Settings. And then you're going to want to go here to Advanced Settings. And right here is how you optimize your store. So this is the view the customers are going to see of your store that you are organizing right now. So when you make a store, there's going to be a list of things right here. Like right now is featured collection. So what you're going to want to do is, I've already moved everything over here, but all of this stuff right here is going to be on the left-hand side. All you got to do is click Add, and it's going to add everything to this side. So like right here, it says collections, latest products sold, blah, 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 right? So when you go to your home page and click on View Public Storefront, this is what your customer is going to see. They're going to see your banner and logo, and then everything you just organized is going to be here. So like here's your About section, and then what I have is I have collections on top, and then latest products sold, latest products created, categories. So I haven't found like one way that this works, to make it look better. It just depends on what you make in your store. So you can organize however this one. I like literally do this differently in every store, but just organize it however you want. But so that's the first thing that Zazzle is asking you to do. So sales and promotion. Getting the word out about your products in your store means getting more eyes on your designs and getting more sales. While monetary earnings are not a part of zRank, the sale of a product is the highest endorsement of quality there is. The more products in your store that are selling, the better for your zRank. And then it says to promote your store and its products. Creating and publishing products on Zazzle is only the first step in being a successful creator. You got to share them, get them out on Pinterest and Twitter, and blog about them, and get them out in the public view. And then number 3 is quality, not quantity. So they're telling you to make great, unique products, unique content, find your niche, use really good tags, put a lot of keywords in your description, make good titles, avoid using the same exact content on multiple products. A lot of customers come to Zazzle because they want to personalize something. They want to add a name or a photo. So make sure your store has a lot of products that customers can personalize. Wedding invitations, baby shower invitations, photo ornaments, cards that are personalized, that kind of a thing. And then it says to frequently review your products and delete anything that's hidden or optimize it. So they mean optimize it. They mean like if you have a product that has been hidden by Zazzle, you can go in there and you can change the description, add more keywords, change your tags to optimize it, and then republish it again. So I'm going to read a couple things and then I'm going to tell you why it's confusing at the end. So it says, important notes. zRank is not currently factored into the marketplace search results, but will be in the near future. zRank is calculated per store per creator as a standalone metric and does not factor into other creators or their stores. Only you know your store zRank. zRank is not a measurement of how much revenue you will make or an indicator of how much revenue you will make. zRank will continue to evolve over time, and the specific factors used to calculate your store may change at any time. The best practices above are meant to serve as guidelines, and your score may fluctuate as zRank continues to evolve. Why does my zRank matter? As Zazzle's creator community continues to grow, we are constantly looking for ways to improve our customers' experience and highlight the best stores suited to them. zRank gives us a way to showcase those stores that have put a lot of time and effort into creating rich and engaging user experience. These are a few of the added benefits for your store on Zazzle. So it says your store will appear and have preference as a suggested search result when searching. Your store will appear and have preferences in the creator store search filter. The links which appear on the left-hand navigation bar for narrowing results in marketplace search. So this is the part that confused me, is it says, here are the added benefits. Your store is going to appear more in searches, right? But up here, it literally says, zRank is not currently factored into the marketplace search results. It says, but it will be in the near future. So, well, they put future, but I think they meant future. So right now, has that changed? Does the zRank affect if your products are seen in the search results? And so if it's, does it matter or doesn't it? Because it's like kind of contradicting itself right here. And do you have to be zRank 4 for your products to get seen or not? Because it's saying the zRank does matter, and then it's saying it doesn't matter. So Zazzle, help us. Does it matter or does it not? And I'm not picking on Zazzle. I absolutely love Zazzle. They are my favorite print-on-demand company. By sure, that's why I do these videos, to try to help other people get involved in it. But there is just some inconsistencies, and when people write to me and ask me to do a video on it, I'm like, oh boy, like how do I even start? Because I haven't figured it out after 13 years myself. But other people know way more than me. There's a lot of things I miss. So I make these videos so even if I don't have the answers, you guys can answer underneath in the comments too. Because I learn from you guys just as much as you learn from me. When I went into the community forum, which is my favorite place to actually learn things, there are a lot of discussions about the zRank, and I will link to those below in the description too, so you can read through all the answers. There's some really interesting answers and people's experiences. And I think that's where you learn the most, is from people's experiences. So number one is completing tasks that they ask you to do will bring your zRank up to a 4 for most people. One of the things that a lot of people mentioned decrease their zRank was increasing their royalty rates. So if you change your royalty rates to 20% or 25% over the Zazzle's recommended 10%, it seemed to decrease people's zRank. So keep an eye on that. One of the things many people reported decrease their zRank was when they get referral sales. So that shows you how important it is to share on Twitter and Pinterest and social media and in your blogs. The more people that see your products, the more chances you'll get a referral sale, and that should increase your zRank rate. A lot of people were saying, and it was in the Zazzle page too that I just read, that you need a good sales view ratio rate. So the more products you have on your page that sell and get lots of views, the better. They're saying you don't want like 1 million products in your store that don't get sales and views. Like that seems to be a big important factor. That part, I'm not sure if I agree on either, because I know a lot of the big salespeople have like smaller stores and they focus on quality over quantity. Now, I think quality is just as important too, don't get me wrong, but I am definitely a quantity person. When I have a design, I put it on as many products as I can, and I have a lot of designs. I draw, I do photography, I'm playing around with AI for fun, and I have a lot of different stores and I have a lot of different products. And for me, my stores that I have more products in definitely have way more sales than my smaller stores. So I am just curious to hear your guys' input on this, because I almost feel like the opposite of what a lot of people are saying, and what they say on the zRank pink holds true for me. I throw it all at the wall. I put a lot in my stores and I sell a lot. But not every product sells and not every product gets views. I do share my products a lot, so maybe that helps, but I'm just curious. I don't want to give you guys the wrong advice. I'm just saying what my experience has been. So in the Zazzle forum, most people are saying, like, make sure you have fewer products, that get lots of views, compared to have a lot of products, but they get less views. And for me, my experience has actually been the opposite. I never delete anything unless it's something that I designed that truly sucked, which, believe me, I had plenty of those when I first started, and every once in a while something comes up and I'm like, oh God, how did I ever make that? And I'll delete it or whatever. But usually I just leave everything in there, because you never know what's going to sell. I might have a product that has never sold before, then all of a sudden I sell a ton of them. A little example of this, and this might be inspiration for you guys, is I made cornhole boards, and I did them as plain as day. I just made them like different colors and posted them for sale, and never got any sales in years. And then one day the Tic Tac company messaged me, and I made like a huge, huge commission. Now, had I taken everybody's advice and been like, oh, none of these have sold, and gone in there and deleted them, I would have never gotten that sale. So sometimes you might make these one-off sales where a product only sells once or twice, but hey, it all adds up. It all adds to your commission. So again, this is where I differ from a lot of people when they say delete your products that don't make a lot of sales, because I've made a lot of money off of these products that maybe aren't popular with everybody, but somebody in particular likes it. And I find that with art and photography a lot too, is they might not sell like hundreds a day, but 100 items might sell once, and you get the same amount of money from that. So, that's just my opinion. You can tell me yours below. So when I was reading through the forum, everybody was discussing what they do and what they don't do, and everybody was all worried about their zRanks. And somebody piped in and said, once you're at a zRank 4, that's all you really need. After that, just focus on running your shop and don't chase zRank numbers. And to me, that was the best advice out of everybody, because I have so many stores. The zRank is different in every single one, and I make sales from all the stores. So I don't really look at the zRank, besides it changes day to day and doesn't seem to have much rhyme or reason. I would suggest you finish your tasks so that you can at least get to a 4. And then after that, just focus on making the best tags, the best keywords, the best descriptions, the best titles, the best quality designs you can. And then just have a lot of fun with it. Share it on Pinterest, share it on Twitter, show your friends, join the communities where we all help each other share each other's products, blog about your products. Pinterest for me is my favorite. That's where I seem to get most of my sales from. But anyway, that's just my advice, is don't chase the zRank. Do the stuff you're supposed to do, and then just optimize each product the best you can. And whether you have a lot of products or a few, just each product you do, just do it the best you can. That's my feelings on the zRank. There's a couple of YouTubers who have made some pretty good videos on the zRank explaining them. I'm going to post those below too, and I would just like to hear your guys' feedback. Also, I want to thank everybody who or I think it was 2 videos ago that I did, where we're all like following each other's store and sharing products for each other. I had so much fun meeting everybody. I met people from all around the world, and it was really fun talking to people. And I learned as much from you guys, as you do for me, maybe even more. And it was really fun to see everybody's stores and, what they're putting in there. Thank you for joining that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back a couple videos. And I have a video where we're all going to follow each other. The Zazzle community is a very creative, unique community of artists and photographers and, really fun print-on-demand people. So just thank you, everybody who contributed to that video or who followed each other and everything. It was really fun putting that list together, and I'll continue to add people as they rank me. All right. Thanks, guys. Oh, and also I want to say that a couple of those people wrote me like the very next morning and said that they had already sold products that people shared for them. So really it is important to help each other out and share. You're going to get a referral fee for sharing somebody else's stuff, and they're going to get commission for it being sold. So it really benefits everybody. So have fun with it. Make some friends on Zazzle, and good luck to you. All right. Bye-bye.